I saw the most venomous thing you could ever find down here at Bondi.
I caught it.
One bite contains enough venom to kill 26 people.
Less than an hour after lifeguards have packed up for the day, a surfer has been attacked by a shark at Bondi Beach. The man is 33-year-old Glenn Augiers, a local surfer. His left hand has nearly been severed. It's the most serious shark attack on Bondi Beach in decades. Approximately 20 surfers were in the break at South Bondi when Glenn was attacked. Some bravely rushed to his aid.
There was blood sort of boiling out of the water around him, and one of the guys saw him and said that he yelled something like shark.
A bunch of us, like about 10 of us, all just put him on a softboard and carried him up the beach, and just waited for the ambulance. Pretty heavy.
Ambulance came. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Like these random guys come up and said, "Look, are you guys lifeguards?" And me and Troy said, "Yeah." He said someone's been attacked by a shark down at Bondi.
The North Bondi Surf Club hit the shark alarm, so I come out from dinner and headed across, and then everyone was running down saying a gentleman's been bitten by a shark.
It's been one of those summers, I think, boys, that they've been around, and with a shark attack in the harbour a couple of days ago, so it was just only a matter of time, I think.
2 French surfers were among the first to help Glenn.
Where did it actually bite him?
His hand was cut at this level, and there is just the skin who take the hand. You know, his arm
hanging off.
His arm was like that, and his hand was like that. And there is a big cut all around his arm. We saw all the muscles, all the bones.
Did he actually talk about the shark to you? He didn't see it, it was too quick?
When you have a guy like that who lost his hand, you don't want to speak it about the shark. We just don't want to speak about it. I think he don't want to hear something about this shark because he saw this hand. And
that was a good idea.
At the beginning he saw his hand, and so we just tell him to don't look at his hand, and just look at us and just speak everything.
Within minutes, the news of a shark attack at Australia's most famous beach is being around the world.
He felt something hit him in the surf. He just caught a wave and he was going to paddle back out. When he realised that he had suffered some injury, he wasn't sure what the cause of the injury was. That he signalled to other surfers nearby that he needed help, and he was brought back to the beach.
I think summer's over for now, especially a lot of people are scared of sharks, and now that there's been a shark attack, hasn't been a shark attack since 80 years, so people are pretty scared.
Next morning, and Bondi is eerily quiet.
There's been a shark attack, it's real. It has happened at Bondi, believe it or not, and we're strongly recommending that they just hold off. I've been instructed to launch the jet ski, just have a look around the bay, see what we can see, prevent any bay swimmers that may not be aware of it.
Young lifeguard Bacon is given the spooky task of searching the water.
We're taking all the necessary precautions before we get those flags up to make sure the beach is safe for swimmers.
But it's impossible to know if the danger has passed. Was this a freak random event, or is it a growing pattern? Either way, some people have yet to get the message.
I got bitten by a shark last night. Just out here, South Bondi.
Boys out there just said that some poor bloke got bitten last night, so I'm out.
I didn't see anything out there. It's a really weird vibe though out there. Just to have no one out there, it's pretty eerie.
Lifeguards can't guarantee the beach is safe, but the freak event doesn't stop them from setting the flags. Astoundingly, some people still go swimming.
I just flew in this morning, so I was scared.
There was a shark attack.
Yeah. When? Last
night at about 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. We had a guy bitten by a shark out here surfing.
No one's in the water. I mean,
yeah, that's strange, that. I've never seen it like this. 8 o'clock in the morning, and there's not one guy in the water. Nothing. Absolutely no one in the water. And at 8 o'clock, I can't believe it. But that's what this is always going to do. It's in the minds of everyone to see what kind of happens over the next few days, but I hope it doesn't wreck Bondi.
Despite the attack, one local surfer braves the ocean.
You don't care at all, mate? Not worried? Yeah, I feel pretty safe at the moment. I've got the boys on the jet skis, the helicopters, so yeah, no, you've got to get back on the horse. I mean, it's one of those dangers of the ocean. You kind of, you accept it as a surfer. You have to learn.
Slowly, life on Australia's most famous beach returns to normal. Glenn Augius thanked all the surfers that came to his aid. Despite the best medical care, surgeons were unable to successfully reattach his hand. No strip of sand in the world is more heavily patrolled than Bondi Beach. Professional lifeguards are on duty every day of the year. Backed up by volunteer lifesavers on summer weekends, not much on Bondi goes unnoticed.
I'll go get him.
The boys in blue know what's going on above water, but what happens beneath the waves is far more mysterious. Tom and Reidy have decided to learn more about Bondi's marine world with local experts Springs and Kane.
We get to see everything that happens above the water. I mean, it's going to be exciting to sort of see what goes on underneath. You know, it's a whole different world.
Every dive is unpredictable. You could come out here one day, see nothing. Next day you can see lots of stuff. Sharks, stingrays.
Is that shark?
Sorry.
If I see anything dangerous, I'll point it out to you and we'll just back away and the animal should take its own course. That's a shark. This is a big shark. That one, a big one.
I would have thought your feet going away from you like that. You might have for a big shark.
It's a little shark like Wobbie Gong. It's little. All
right. Underwater, the boys experience an alien world.
Heaps of marine life, heaps of plant life. Just a whole nother world.
There's been a lot of reports around the beaches lately of shark sightings, so we might get lucky or unlucky.
Just 5 kilometres from central Sydney, Bondi's marine environment is surprisingly rich and healthy.
Underwater is just so much different to what's on the surface, and you can kind of see the beauties and the dangers involved in both.
But any danger beneath the water is soon forgotten. With scores of beginner surfers, the biggest danger is other beginner surfers.
Got caught in the board. I think I might have broken it.
Irish traveller Brendan has just joined the long list of surfers wounded in action.
I was out surfing and just came in on a high wave and board flipped. Smacked me in the face.
Just got to put some pressure on it till it stops bleeding.
Yeah, sure.
You want to get you straight up there and get a couple of stitches in that.
Mate, it's a good cut. You're going to have a couple of black eyes, that's for sure. Broken, Tess?
There's a fair chance it is broken.
It doesn't look too bad but there's a little bit of possible chance of a break.
Yeah, I concur with that.
I don't know how we're going to bandage you up. We're going to look like a bit of a mummy.
Deano uses his most advanced bandaging skills.
A bit like the Elephant Man, but look, it's going to do the job.
Yeah, I think he's bandaged the whole head. I'd like to check, make sure he'll still be able to breathe.
I just want to check, is this what you looked like before?
Jesus Christ. That's brilliant.
It's brilliant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
We hold off and surfing for another while, I guess.
He's broken his nose, but Brendan's Irish humour is still intact.
He's still smiling.
Back on the beach, falling tide and solid swell have created dangerous rips close to shore.
Guys, you're swimming right in a rip. You need to move up there on the sandbank for me.
They're so strong, even people in the shallows are having trouble keeping their feet. 6 men play with the ball close to shore. Disregarding warnings, they are just metres from a rip. As their ball drifts out of reach, they're about to discover just how strong the rip is.
Oh, behind him's not in the best way.
As the first man gets into trouble, his friend bravely comes to help. Then another. One by one, they all become part of the problem. None can swim. In seconds, they'll be completely out of their depth. Their ball game forgotten. Now they're just trying to stay alive. Yatesy and Reidy head out. As one man is about to go under, Reidy plucks him to safety. But panic sets in.
Settle down, settle down.
Kerbox backs up. No one knows exactly how many people have drowned at Bondi, but a few seconds more, and these 6 friends, all from India, could have joined them.
We were thought that we would be able to push him, but actually we also were going to sink.
Well, mate, it was pretty heroic. Like, the one bloke obviously was gone. He's saying to his mates, and every one of them tried to go and help him, and all for a stupid soccer ball.
Drowning is the most likely cause of death at Bondi. But there's another, more primal fear. Late afternoon. 2 surfers report an alarming sight.
So that's a bird, and then I seen it cutting around and cutting through the wave, sort of.
So I killed the bird.
As far as I know.
The bird flew away, but something attacked it.
The surfers are certain they saw a shark attacking a seagull. For the 15th time of summer, lifeguards clear the water.
Get everybody out of the water, please. We've had a shark sighted in this vicinity.
Behind the break, a man leisurely swims across the bay. He hasn't heard the alarm.
Sounded the alarm, cleared the water, and we just had one day swimmer about 50 metres off the beach.
I don't know if you can hear me, but just come back to shore, mate.
Early mornings and late afternoons are considered the most dangerous times for shark attacks.
We might hit that shark alarm again. Mate, to launch a ski, it'd probably be quicker.
Yeah, let's do that.
To
I don't want to lose Reidy.
Yeah, Harry doesn't want to lose you.
Safer and quicker, lifeguards launch the jet ski.
Shark, mate? Yeah, big shark in the water.
Jump on the mat.
Jump on the back of the mat. Trying to get you with the shark alarm, you couldn't hear it. Oh, I thought I might have heard something.
Positive sighting, it said for 3 metres, just out here.
Is that right?
In amongst the surface.
Just out here, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I would be out there swimming laps at Darsko.
Yeah, right.
Swimmers often forget they share the ocean with a deadly predator.
sharks. In 3 weeks of February and March 1935, 3 young men were taken by sharks from New South Wales beaches.
But history shows sharks are no strangers to Bondi.
My dad was here when they used to catch sharks at North Bondi. That rip in that corner there was called Shark Alley, and they'd pull in tigers off the beach at North Bondi.
Each catch by these intrepid fishermen at Bondi drew crowds eager for a close-up view.
My dad would run down and they'd lasso the shark's tail, and all the crowd would pull these big 12-foot sharks up the beach. So there has been a time where they were quite common.
Increased fishing and a netting program introduced in 1937 have reduced shark numbers, but they've never left Bondi. A few years ago, a half-ton tiger shark was caught in the nets. And more recently, Harries had a close call with a great white, estimated at 4 metres long.
It was actually coming towards me. That's how I seen the eyes and the shape coming right in. So at any time he could have launched. He could have launched right into my hairstyle.
The only defence against sharks are a series of nets partially stretched across the bay. But they only act as a deterrent. It's impractical to completely net the beach. With so many recent shark sightings, lifeguards decide to check if any have been caught in the nets.
We played rock, scissors, paper earlier to go and check the shark nets, and Reidy lost.
Not kosher.
Reidy's gonna shoot himself out.
No sharks are in the net, but it's no less scary.
Nothing under there, but I saw net. No shark.
No sharks?
No sharks.
Not this time.
It's all safe.
When a massive school of salmon enter the bay, Itchy and Kobe don't hesitate to investigate. Schooling fish are common in the warm summer water.
It's unreal buzz, eh?
But the boys aren't keen to hang around. When there's small fish, big fish follow. Heading back to the beach, they come across a disturbing find.
I don't want to speculate too much.
Something large.
I don't think it was one of the salmon that's eaten this bird. It might be something a bit bigger.
Later in the season, a helicopter spots another school of fish off Bondi and makes an alarming discovery. A shark circles the fish inside the shark net. From above, it's clear, but to everyone else, it's invisible. Inexplicably, no contact is made with lifeguards or emergency services. The shark is in the surf zone, then swims directly towards a surfer. No one in Bondi is aware of the danger. Just as quickly, it swims away. Next day, the story makes the front page.
I only just saw that, Tez?
He didn't call anybody to inform us. I mean, if you see a fire, you call the ambulance. You call the fire brigade, not the ambulance. Maybe you call the ambulance. Sure. If you see a car accident, you call an ambulance. You see a shark in that situation.
They'll come in around the corner and ask questions pertaining to sharks. So they can come when it suits them, but yeah, it's a bit of a duty of care there.
But it was an event that took place 5 kilometres away that made much bigger news.
A Navy diver is believed to have lost his hand in this morning's shark attack in Sydney Harbour.
A diver from the Navy, they were doing an exercise. Nice shark, heavy.
A diver has been mauled just a few kilometres from Bondi.
We're just glad it wasn't here.
Imagine we had a shark attack. Oh, they say that. Imagine we had a shark attack.
It's bound to happen.
With large schools of fish in the bay, grey skies and now an attack nearby, lifeguards increase their vigilance.
Probably
probably sharks out there all the time. It's going to be pretty tough to see anything out there.
At the back of the break, Danny and Bacon encounter another large school of salmon.
So no, but the birds, usually when you're in a pack like that, usually means there's a fair few fish around.
That was a big one.
I haven't looked how many birds are out there.
With so many fish, there's an even chance sharks will be on the prowl, but it's impossible to tell.
The seagulls have lifted. I repeat, they have lifted.
There's heaps of them out there. I'd say there's a massive pack of fish out there. The seagulls are lifting now. Just Bobby Owen's famous quote that the seagulls lift when there's a shark around.
I didn't see any sharks. There was a few big splashes, but the fish were big, so they know what was making the splashes.
Lifeguards are uneasy. As the day draws to a close, Terry does a final scan of the surf.
Being on duty in the lifeguard tower doesn't mean you miss out on the action. Sometimes the action comes to you. From Hollywood hunks
Bondi Central to all lifeguards, it's David Hasselhoff.
To uninvited guests.
It's going to be our new pet. Chips the leech.
When the bell goes.
I'm on it.
They never know who or what might be waiting.
Hey, how are you?
There was a mother and a son, and the son was holding a bucket.
Young Raphael has made a rare find. Something Harrison has never seen at Bondi.
I don't know, I thought that, maybe he might have caught a little fish or something in the rock pool and he just wanted to show me, and it was pretty cute. All I could see was a couple of shells, a bit of seaweed, and all of a sudden, I saw the most venomous thing you could ever find down here at Bondi.
A beautiful and deadly blue-ringed octopus, fresh from the kids' pool at North Bondi.
I caught it.
You catch it.
He did, and
one of the most venomous things you can probably catch.
Blue-ringed octopus venom is 1,000 times more toxic than cyanide. One bite contains enough venom to kill 26 people.
Yeah, we didn't want to leave it in the kiddies.
Yeah, no, great call. Raphael seemed pretty cool, calm and collected with such a deadly creature. However, his mum, on the other hand, knew that this had to be handed into the lifeguards. What have you called it? You called your octopus?
I don't know.
Henry? I'm just going to put it back in the ocean, eh, Will?
Harrison takes charge with Operation Rehouse Henry.
Sit down, Henry.
This time, well away from the kids' pool.
If anyone finds a blue-ringed octopus in Bondi, it's where they live and it's their home. However, if it is in the kids' pool, probably best to let the lifeguards know, and we'll put it back in the ocean. Being a lifeguard here for 11 years, I think I've seen it all. Nah, the blue-ringed octopus, that takes the cake.
It's Christmas Eve. Bondi is usually heaving with holidaymakers. Today, no one wants to be here.
There's a couple of people around. I can't believe they're down here. We just want to go home, see our families, but we're stuck down here in this horrible, horrible weather. It's threatening to rain all day, and now it's really coming down.
What the hell? Look how much water.
You've got a river running through the middle of Bondi. All right, sand is going to be wet, isn't it? Huh? No, it's Christmas.
Torrential rain is flooding the beach and the lifeguard tower.
It was a weird one. Everything just come down at once. It was one of those different storms that come through. It come down in volume. It instantly wiped out the tower, the tunnels, everything just filled up right up. So this storm come right through before one of the busiest days of the year. Our tower's got everything we need, all our equipment, all our safety gear, all our rescue gear. So we knew everyone had to kick into gear and make sure everything was ready for the next day. I saw Chapo, he was head to toe in sand, wet, and he was digging with the shovel, trying to make a trench through the whole middle of the beach. It looked like hard work, so I thought I'd come up with a new idea. I thought, why not throw the buggies in two-wheel drive and see if we can make a couple trenches with that. So we ended up, all the crew on shovels, and then having the buggies just rip through the sand.
Working, eh?
Yeah.
I'm super binding.
You know, we'll get this done and then the boys won't be so flooded in the morning.
Beautiful day down here on Christmas Day. We've had some pretty average weather in the last 24 hours. Some of the heaviest rain I've ever seen in Bondi. You wouldn't know it after seeing the sunrise this morning, how beautiful the conditions are. It's a sunny day. I think we'll be getting a big turnout.
People come from across the world for a Bondi Christmas. Like British couple Chrissy and Gary.
Christmas barbecues on the beach is not right.
It's
It needs to have snow.
It's normally -10 and snow.
They have a soft spot for the boys in light blue.
Wow, that's so sweet of you. Thanks a lot.
You guys are legends. Thanks so much.
We always said we wanted to come on Christmas Day and give them a present. Not many people say thank you for what they do, and they spend so many hours here, even after they're supposed to work. Yeah.
Just appreciation.
Unreal. Have a good one.
Free food never lasts long in the tower, but the lifeguards won't have time to enjoy their Christmas feast. Today, they expect around 20,000 revellers.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas from Bondi!
The majority of the people at the beach today are tourists having their Christmas away from home, so everybody's down here for a swim, which is great. We love having people down here, but man, the rips are pulling, people are swimming in the wrong spot.
It's a lot of non-swimmers, and every chance there could be chaos this afternoon, absolutely.
Fatty has been a lifeguard at Bondi for 6 years.
I love everything about it. Your office is at the beach, I work with friends, get to give back to the community and help people, I get to keep fit. Yeah, it's a blessing, this job.
Heading on, it's really dangerous here.
He's no stranger to the chaos, but this is his first Christmas day on duty.
The beach is gridlocked, everyone's down here having fun, but no one's really paying attention to the rules as much as normal.
Head that way, swim across.
They drifted down a bit right from the tower.
Tommy spots a swimmer struggling in front of the tower.
Yeah, we got it.
Jack and Eddie take a closer look.
Reidy over there, this guy here, just to the left. He's under.
I got the call from Eddie, and there's a guy just sort of face down in the water, still sort of flapping his arms. It was really bizarre, and he was sort of signalling for help, but he just wouldn't pull his head out of the water.
Hey, put your head up. Hey.
People that aren't familiar with the beach, when they get themselves in trouble, do strange things. I would have said at any moment he would have started sinking. I haven't had many situations where the patient looks like they're not going to make it.
Go, grab him.
Jack heads out on the board to back up.
Out.
I've pulled up next to him on the jet ski and gotten just where I can reach him and grabbed him by his hair and pulled him up to the side of the ski. To my surprise, he was conscious.
Just breathe. You're okay.
Kind of tried to reassure him a little bit.
You're okay. Coming.
Just due to the nature of it and the way that he was behaving, made the decision for me to pass him on to Jack on the rescue board.
I'm going to give him to you. Yep.
It's a bit easier to manage a patient when they're a little bit limp on a board rather than one person on a jet ski. Yeah, as I passed the patient on to Jack.
Just straight in, Jack.
I've looked up and seen a set wave coming straight at us. Luckily, I've had time to let go of the patient and hit the trigger and gas over the wave on the jet ski. But Jack didn't have that luxury. He had no motor and a patient that was essentially dead weight.
Oh, no! Oh, Jack! Okay, there you go. On.
We did a good job to regather him because it was dead weight in the impact zone of the surf.
Next to me, yep.
You can't plan for everything. The aim of the game is to keep people safe. In this instance, it was get a drowning man back to shore alive, and Jack did the job.
You're good. You're okay. Out. You're done here, no more. No more swimming. Not here.
I was swimming on the other side, it was all right, but here it was like the waves are too big and yeah, I couldn't control myself.
It is nice to feel like you've made a difference.
Nice, dude.
And those sort of days you really do. I mean, if we weren't there, that guy probably would have died.
It's a Bondi tradition to show your Santa style on Christmas Day. But there's only one real man in red.
Oh, Merry Christmas!
Santa has been visiting Bondi since the 1940s. Though never quite like this.
I'm gonna come off 100%.
Harries is off duty and off balance.
Merry Christmas, everybody! This has to be the greatest day in lifeguarding when someone turns into Santa and they have the best day of their life. It's so beautiful to just see families and kids go wild when they see Santa. What have we got here? Whoa! When the lollies come out, they just went absolutely wild. There was no room for moving for Santa. The kids piled on top of me. I was just looking up going, there's no way I'm getting out of this. It felt like I was in a UFC gym. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, there's been a wardrobe malfunction. Merry Christmas to all you kids out there. I'm a very busy man. I have to head all the way down the coast. Santa's off, everybody. Have the best Christmas ever. Oh, you guys are the best. All right, here we go. All right, love you. Love you. Oh. Ah.
Mid-afternoon, and thousands of families have flocked to the beach to test out their new Christmas toys. The lifeguard's first priority is to keep swimmers safe, but the sand is also swarming with kids. 11-year-old Alan has lost his mum.
Okay, do you know a phone number?
Yeah, I know.
You know a phone number? Good work. Okay, there you go, mate. On days like this, to locate a missing kid's parents, you know, we're looking for a needle in a haystack. There's so many people out there.
She's not answering.
Not answering. All right, that's all right.
Eddie sends Alan back to where he last saw his mum. 10 minutes later, she arrives at the tower.
Alan? Hello?
Hello, looking for a child?
Yeah.
So you see it. Okay, but if you don't see it, come straight back
Thank
here.
you.
After a terrifying 40 minutes, mother and son reunite.
Yeah, I was freaked out and I couldn't find him, and I saw the Westback helicopter, and the scary thought in my mind, I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Beautiful, you're going. Yeah, no problem. All good. You need your phone number, which is great. You've done well. Good. Have a good Christmas.
Thank you.
This is Tommy's second year as a lifeguard, and the second Christmas away from his family.
Christmas Day, every year, I get a photo with my kids down at North Bondi. They set a tree up.
He's got 4 kids,
and gives up his whole Christmas day to come down here and help out, and it just speaks volumes of the type of guy he is.
As a former champion paddler, Tommy knows his way around a board. Last year, he saved dozens of swimmers on Christmas Day.
Working with Tommy, I just had a great partner. He's a legend. He's a legend in the community. Everyone knows him, and he's got to start here as an older guy, and that goes to say something because not many people can get down here at his age and do what he's doing.
This Christmas, Tommy is already notching up the rescues. A group of swimmers are in trouble at Backpackers Rib. 4 people all need saving, and Tommy has no backup. Bringing in one swimmer on a board is tough enough. Tommy hauls in all 4.
He's got 4 people on board. To actually bring people in, 4 has to be the max. The most I've seen, it's solid, it's impressive.
Alex and Amy from England are lucky their Christmas didn't end in tragedy.
Must have got lost track of everywhere. When we were trying to swim in, the wave would come over and then it pulled us back out, and we just felt helpless. We felt stuck in central road, running out of breath and energy. Couldn't get back to the beach.
While the north end of Bondi is family friendly, the south is a danger zone for even the strongest swimmers.
Yeah, I see.
Tommy has spent most of his Christmas rescuing people from the south end.
Yeah, I'm going.
Mid-afternoon, he sees a parent's worst nightmare. 2 children way out of their depth.
I could just see a clubby going to someone. From the beach, all I could see was floaties. One of the floaties I was looking at, I could just see the hat, so I couldn't even see the head. I went straight out. There was a clubby there with the kids. I don't know how old the kids were, maybe 4, maybe 6. It's just not where kids should be. It's real deep water, and it just runs out so quick. Those little things, they aren't going to save anyone. All they're going to do in those things is float them out through the river.
The children are oblivious to the danger they were in. Their parents are nowhere to be seen.
What's your mum and dad?
What are these kids doing there? Who's responsible?
Are you with them? Stay in the flags. Yeah, stay in the flags.
I went around looking with the kids for the parents and just couldn't find anyone.
Where's your mum and dad?
I can't leave my post. I knew where the parents were. They were up the hill, but they weren't anywhere near the water.
The parents, more than 200 metres from where their kids were swimming.
They just left the kids. Just left the kids go. They nearly drowned. I can't go up, mate, but I get fired up because I've got 4 kids, and when they're near the water, it's really important to know every second that where they are. And these guys, they're not even anywhere near the beach. They're not even on the beach. They're up near the trees.
We're not babysitters down here. So if I had got there any later, good chance I'd drown.
The South End is putting Tommy to the test. Within minutes, he's back in. 2 girls have been swept off a sandbank. A volunteer lifesaver is helping the women, but he's also battling the rough conditions. Tommy arrives just in time.
When I approached the girls, they were pretty gassed. I got to the first girl, got her just holding onto the rope, but she slowed me down from getting to the other one. The other one panicked. Panic just doesn't help. Your body goes into this sort of shock. You get all these negative thoughts, you get gassed really quick.
right. Okay, we're trying to go. Wave coming, take off.
With the swimmers still panicking, Jack swoops in on the ski to lend a hand.
Watch out, bud.
The jet ski was there, so one of the girls went on the jet ski and I put the other girl on the front of the board and we caught a little wave in.
Here, jump on.
Settle down. Like once you're there with them and they're breathing again, you can see a change in their face, and even their heart rate drops and their breathing drops, and then they relax. At the end of the day, it's Christmas Day, you've got the adrenaline going. I really enjoy doing rescues.
It's all happening, mate. This is what we live for, it's good. I'm a bit smarter, I think, this year with my time and energy.
He's on fire. Tommy was just amongst it, doing double rescues, triple rescues.
Tommy's a new lifeguard, but a really experienced waterman. So when he's patrolling a section of the beach, you just know it's safe.
Last year, Tommy saved Christmas Day, and this year, he's done it again.
21-year-old rookie Tommy is itching for his first major rescue. He wants to prove to the team that he's cut from the right cloth. But at Bondi, be careful what you wish for.
Bondi all stations, there is a sea snake just south of the North Bondi flag. Please keep an eye out and check on the public.
Sea snake kills. Sea snakes are deadly creatures. We couldn't leave a sea snake swimming close to the flags, no. The preferred option would be to get it out of the water completely.
Just a few milligrams of sea snake venom is enough to kill 1,000 adults. They're the most venomous snake in the world.
Any update, Tommy? Tommy's a young guy. Some of the newer members to the team are eager to impress, you could say.
It's only after Tommy volunteers that he gets all the facts.
They are super deadly. Please exercise all due caution.
The second Deano said deadly, that's where I realised I messed up.
People have died from sea snake bites. It's a fact. Yeah, trainee, just playing with deadly creatures.
I'm not scared of snakes. At least I didn't think I was.
After quickly paddling out, Tommy realises he won't be catching the sea snake with his bare hands. New lifeguard Jules has a solution.
Troy's gone out to catch the snake with his crate.
Oh, it looks like the clubbies have got Tommy in the IRB and he might scoop it up. Look at that.
With the pressure mounting, Tommy turns to his previous experience as a tradie.
Being a carpenter, I knew there's a tool for every job. And when I was in the boat, I seen the paddle and I was like, that's the tool for this job.
He reached in and grabbed it with the oar and flicked it into the bucket. Job done. Like a true snake wrangler.
They have the snake.
Capturing the sea snake and nobody harmed was the best case scenario.
Thank you.
Okay.
Tommy, you hero. Hi, Dad.
Turns out I'm scared of snakes.
You're a legend.
Oh, it's not very well.
He just needs some rest. Eventually, we had a snake catcher come along and pick him up.
It's not often we find these things. They're fairly venomous as well.
The snake actually recovered, which was really good, and he was released later that day in a secluded beach at the harbour.
Tommy's deadly snake capture gets the tick of approval.
Tommy gets a bit of praise, I guess, a bit of slap on the back.
But what the trainee really wants is a human rescue.
I don't know if I would have earned any respect off the boys because of how I was screaming, but I got given a job and I did it. That's what you want out of your trainee. I'm the man.
It's the hottest Sydney summer in 100 years, which is why it's also one of the busiest. Lifeguards have little time for swimmers who don't heed the warnings.
Tired, stressed out, and pretty much over it. Just telling people what to do and they just don't even listen now.
Hey guys, if you're going to swim here, just move over onto the bank. There's a bit of a rip here.
I've been in the sun all day. You can most probably see how burnt I am. I look like a tomato.
The south end of the beach is not a designated swimming area, but lifeguards tolerate swimmers when conditions are manageable. Today is not one of those days.
Look at the sign, it says no swimming.
When you give someone an inch,
We've been doing this all day.
should they take a mile?
100 times today.
I'm just over telling the same people the same thing over and over again. I look like an idiot.
The guy in the black singer, come on, you're nearly there.
Two people have nearly drowned in the last 15 minutes. Even driving the buggy along the beach, you stop for people and they push the buggy in that. Like, that's not what you do where I'm from. It's just getting too much.
As a drowning looks imminent, Jesse cancels all swimming privileges at South Bondi.
Hey guys, we've made a decision. There's no more swimming here today. If you want to swim, you've got to go up to the red and yellow flag.
We've had to call it a day because people just don't listen.
Within moments, hundreds of people are cleared from South Bondi. But two swimmers aren't getting the message.
Hey mate, if you need help, just put your hand up. We'll come out and get you. Hey guys, I'm just looking at these two in the south corner. They're pretty close.
Hey, Ryan, you want to head down that way? Oh, you're already going. Thanks, man. Where's your mind going? The bloke's worse than the chick. The bloke's worse than the chick.
Ryan's rescue should be straightforward, but he finds one of the swimmers in serious trouble.
When I looked out, I just seen Ryan like trying to drag this guy up, and I'm like, whoa, I've got to go out and help him here.
I thought I was on my own then, but yeah, I had the biggest sigh of relief when I saw Jesse paddling out.
Jesse takes care of the woman, but it's clear Ryan needs more help. Normally, a lifeguard would never leave the jet ski, but Ryan is forced to break protocol.
No other option. This guy, if I didn't get off the jet ski, he was going to go under.
The barely conscious man won't make the trip back unassisted. But if the woman is left alone, she could flip the board and fall off. Jesse must make a choice.
100% it's risky, but I felt like I had no other choice but just to leave her with the board.
That lady drifting out to sea is still in the back of your mind that you got to go back and get this lady as quick as possible because she might get into trouble again.
When I got to shore, I thought, well, maybe looking at a resus because, you know, obviously the guy was just so tired. He was just like, he was just asleep on the mat. When I got him to shore, he was half limp. I said in his ear, you all right, you all right? And he was just going, I'm very tired, very tired.
Just a few seconds longer in the water, and the man would have almost certainly drowned.
I said, have you taken on any water? And he was like, no water, just too much swimming. And I said, yeah, too much swimming because you've been swimming in the rip for the last 10 minutes. If people don't listen, it's going to make me upset. Next time when you swim, just don't swim in front of that sign, yeah? But it doesn't matter how frustrated I get. I'm down here to save people's lives. You okay now?
A spate of unprecedented heat waves have driven people to Australia's beaches in record numbers. But one day of the year takes crowds at Bondi to the next level.
Merry Christmas, Bondi!
On Christmas Day, thousands of tourists converge on Bondi for a hot Aussie Christmas. While backpackers take selfies in Santa hats, lifeguards focus on the busiest day of the year. Trainee lifeguard Tommy is experiencing his first Bondi Christmas.
Christmas Day, I was so excited. Working on the busiest beach in Australia on the busiest day of the year. So much to be excited about.
Yet to do a serious rescue, Tommy is keen to impress head lifeguard Hoppo.
I can see a person out there in trouble. I've got this young trainee next to me, so I thought I'd give him a shot.
Central. We've got a group down here we're just going to go in for.
About halfway out, I realised they're in a lot of trouble and might have to put my foot down and get to them.
Tommy's out there.
At least 4 people are in trouble, with one slipping below the surface.
Oh, I knew I just had to get to the one that doesn't have much time left in her. And as I got closer, I just realised she wasn't even holding herself above water anymore.
Alone, with 4 people on his rescue board, Tommy's next decision will be critical.
Once I had her, my next priority was the other patient. How am I going to get back 4 patients?
Yeah, Hop, you want to come down where you're at? Between second, just south of second ramp.
Quickly, more swimmers get into trouble nearby, but Tommy is anchored down by the people already on his board.
Yeah, Jesse, right where Tom is, if you go in there, there's a couple more that need to be got.
Perfect timing, Jesse shows up with a ski.
What's going through my head at that point is that I'm going to get the people back to shore safely.
Volunteer lifesavers back up in their inflatable rescue boat. With people coming from all angles, the jet ski could roll.
The girl, she was like dead weight, so she was really, really hard to get onto the ski.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Worst case scenario, if I rolled a ski, would be someone could drown.
I love watching Jesse on the jet ski. It's just impressive and there's so much to learn from him and his jet ski skills.
Turkish tourist Nera is unaware this is the first serious rescue for rookie lifeguard Tommy.
Tommy's going really well down here. He's taken things on straight away and he's believing a lot in himself. That's what I think a good lifeguard is. You've got to believe a lot in yourself and take yourself out of your comfort zone. And he's doing these things and I'm really proud of him.
Oh my God, it's so dangerous. So, oh my God, I said, okay, I will not make it, you know. It's a couple of lifeguards, luckily. Yeah, nice to have them. It's my first Christmas day in Australia, so it's like just kind of my dream, having like hot weather in Christmas. So yeah, it's, you know, accidents may happen. Yeah.
Mid-afternoon, and Bondi's Christmas spirit is alive and well. But for Nicola, this is not the time for festivities.
The conditions have really deteriorated and there's literally people drowning 2 feet from shore. So a lot to look at, a lot of near misses. It's not over yet.
Nicola is focused on the water, but it's on the sand where a problem emerges.
Backpackers to Central. I've got a missing 11-year-old boy. His name's Yosin. He was seen about half an hour ago. He was swimming with his uncle. Copy.
Taking her eyes off the water for even a moment risks tragic consequences.
The list of distractions you can have on a busy day down at Bondi go from like 1 to 1,000.
Disturbingly, the 11-year-old boy was last seen in the water.
The hardest part of dealing with a lost child is trying to comfort the parents. They get very distressed.
It's okay, we'll find him. Was he in the flags or was he swimming here?
He was near the flags and he was like swimming in the ocean.
Okay. Obviously, we get quite concerned if you've got a missing kid because if they were in the water, if that's the last place they were seen, you know, that's a huge cause for alarm. They come out and they think they're in the same spot, but they're not. So they start walking around, they get lost. I was multitasking. If you can't multitask, then you're going to find yourself in some serious trouble.
Nick to Tommy, just got 2 right inshore. I'm just a little bit distracted with this lost kid for the moment, getting a little bit more info. There's a lot of people inshore who aren't great, so if you could do that thing again where you just kick them back over to the north, that'd be great.
Yeah, copy, Nick.
Then, to everyone's relief,
Nick's essential, all good, kids being found.
Thank you.
Sorry? So I've got the kid visiting his parents. Hey Tommy, that guy in front of you is drowning. Straight ahead. Indian guy is going under. Get the sled right in there.
following Nicola's direction, Tommy makes a rescue. But it's not the man Nicola is worried about.
There were 2 Indian blokes going under, and I wasn't going for the one that Nicola was calling for.
So I just had to run in.
The man is held up by a nearby swimmer.
Get on, hold on, hold on. In that situation, it wasn't a stuff-up. You know, thank God he was there to rescue the other guy.
Nicola's absolutely amazing.
2 men saved in a handful of critical seconds.
No, it's okay. You need to go between the red and yellow flags. Okay.
It wouldn't be Christmas at Bondi without a visit from the man in the red suit. Or at least from someone who looks vaguely like him.
Ho, ho. Every year down here at Bondi, it is a tradition amongst the lifeguards that one of the boys dresses up as Santa.
Yeah, it's always been a bit of push and shove who gets the job, and this year I've won it.
Over the years, lifeguards have given Bondi surfing Santa, skateboarding Santa, even body-painted Santa. But never before has a lifeguard delivered sitting Santa.
I've got the paper for you, so just relax.
Thank you, my son. Don't be too far away, otherwise Santa might get lonely. Yeah, I'm more of a sit down on the beach type of Santa. I don't want to overdo it either. Christmas is a hard slog.
Oh, look at Santa's little helpers.
Sitting Santa is settling in for a relaxing morning. But Harrison has other ideas.
Attention to the beachgoers. We've got Santa Claus on the beach, so we can't find him. Are there any kids that want to find Santa? Word on the beach, he does have some lollies. Have some binos. There we go.
I can see about 40 kids who've been told Santa's somewhere on the beach. Little does Santa know, he's got a target on his back.
I found him! Where? I found him over there!
Let's go get some lollies.
I looked up and went, help! He got me good.
But this old fella has a few tricks of his own.
Got a sack of fruit, apples.
Apples, great.
Yeah, when I pulled the fruit out, the kids were off it. We don't want fruit?
No.
One kid went, oh, fruit, is that all you got?
Having skillfully subdued the kids, Sitting Santa doesn't let them down.
All right, here we go. Oh, I've never seen anything like it. There's just like 100 kids just swarmed on.
Help!
Harrison! You're right, Santa needs your help.
Santa's claustrophobic.
It's Christmas. What better way to make kids happy? There you go.